Hello guys, welcome back to another Death Frontier 2 video. Today I'm gonna be showing you my level 50 auto rifle build. So let's get straight into it. Right, so the first thing we're gonna talk about is skills. So these are the skills that we have right now. We have Sprinter 5, we have Rifle Expert 5, we have Headhunter, we have Hunter, we have Quick Shot, we have Marksman 5, we have Reloading 5, we have Armor 5, we have Toughness 5, we have Fast Learner 5, and we have Mule 5. So let me explain. I have Sprinter 5 because I prefer Sprinter. I like Sprinter more than a Jogger, but it's completely up to you. What I do, here's a trick, like what I'll do, I'll explain it with the items and things like that. Like I take Sprinter, and from the items I have some Jog. Or you can take Sprinter and Jog both if you want, but I don't feel like there is a need for both, but you can do it if you want. In my opinion, there is no need for that. I have only Sprinter, and I'll have like 40 Jog from just items itself. Rifle Expert because we are a rifle user, of course. Headhunter because we need it for headshot damage, because we're gonna focus on headshot damage on rifles. Hunter for the damage versus mutated, which is damage against bosses. Quick Shot for that attack speed and aim speed. Marksman for that maximum accuracy and aim speed. Reloading for that reload speed and ammo capacity. Armor 5, really important thing because it's really important thing because enemies are really strong in this update. You must consider that, like, if you get hit quite often and things like that, I highly suggest you to get armor if you're using armor. If not, then you do not need it, but I highly suggest you to use armor and get this skill because it's really useful. It's gonna save you quite a lot of times. Toughness 5, pretty much the same thing. 75 health is a great skill. I highly suggest you to get it if you're getting hit quite often, and if you just wanna make sure that you survive, you do not die. I think it's really good skill, and I highly suggest you to use that. Fast Learner 5, I got that because of the so I can farm elite enhancers faster. That's the only reason why I took it, and I really like it. You do not have to get that. That's completely up to you. Mule 5 for that inventory capacity, which I feel like I really need, so I can do the run properly, so I can do the whole city pretty much. But if you don't want Mule or Fast Learner, you can go for like a Jogger here, like, I don't know, Exterminator if you want, or like Quick Reflexes. Have in mind this character is level 50 Prestige 5, so you see, we're level 50 Prestige 5, gonna be Prestige 6 soon, but have that in mind. We're gonna have 5 more skill points. Probably 5 less skill points are gonna go into the Looter or Exterminator. I'll have to see what I'm gonna go for. But this is pretty much skills, so let's go for the items. We're using the level 50 rifle called Invader. That's VSS Ventores. As you can see, it has really good stats. It has weapon headshot, weapon attack speed, damage versus mutated, and weapon maximum accuracy, which is really important for such a build. I highly suggest you to get something like this. If not, try to get a rifle with headshot, mutated, attack speed, some mobility stats, if possible, if you cannot get this one. Elite Python, that's our stat stick that we're using right now. I highly suggest you to have mutated, infected, sprint speed if you can on the static. Anything else is just a bonus. I have incoming damage, as you can see, and energy needs and find ammo chance. I find incoming damage really important in this build, and in general in the game. I think it's really important right now, so try to get that. We are using still Avengers gloves, but I would like to use gloves with stats as this, but higher, of course. So I highly suggest you to get gloves with something like that if you can, but higher stats, of course. Crusader helmet, we still do not have a better headpiece, so I'm using this. But for headpiece, me personally, I will be using headpiece like headshot, mutated, attack speed, infected, and if possible maximum accuracy. If not, anything else is great. So that's what you want for your helmet. If you have Crusader helmet, it's also good to use it until you do not get some better level 40, 50 gear. So have that in mind. We're using Elite Kevlar Vest. As you can see, we have some inventory, health, incoming damage, and incoming stun recovery. So I highly suggest you to try get Kevlar. If you cannot, any of these new armors is good, but Kevlar is the best. It's really important to have high incoming health on the Kevlar, also inventory. If you can get it, that's great. Also incoming stun recovery or threshold is great also. But I think incoming stun recovery will be better, so if you can get that, that's perfect. I'm using the Olympian track bottoms. for my legs. As you can see, it has 20 inventory, 20 sprint speed, 37 sprint duration, 20 sprint cooldown, and 20 jog speed. I find it working perfectly for me. I really like it, and yeah, I highly suggest you to get them if you can. If not, just the legs with triple sprint stats is gonna do more than good. But if you can get this, I highly suggest you to get this. All right, or something like that. Doesn't have to be exactly the same, but something like that with these stats. Track runners, also those. This is a feed piece, triple sprint stats, and jog speed. I find it really important to have at least 30 jog speed in your full stats. I'll explain you why, because as sprint is working right now, and some bosses are really fast. So how does the sprint work, right? Like when you sprint for like small period of time, I don't know, I do not know exactly how much, like for how long does it take for sprint to get to the full speed, but there's like half a second, something like that, to get for sprint to full speed, and in that period the boss can hit you. So that 30-40 jog speed, I highly suggest you to have at least 30 jog speed. Helps you a ton. It's really helpful, so that's why I'm using these two. Otherwise I will not be using it, and it's really helpful. I'm using military day pack. You do not have to use that. You can use large rucksack if you want, or you can use just a rucksack, but I highly suggest you to use military day pack or a rucksack. But me personally, I like military day pack. So that's pretty much it about the skills and items. So yeah, I'm gonna show you some gameplay and how this build works in action. I hope you enjoyed, guys, and yeah, let's get straight into it. and that's how the build works. You saw, guys, that's pretty insane. It's strong. Have in mind, the game as it is right now, it needs some balancing. It has some performance issues. So have in mind, we gotta give time to Neil. He's gonna fix things. I don't think this is gonna be this strong later on. I think he's gonna balance it, because in my opinion it's really strong, and it does need some balancing. That's just my opinion, at least. So yeah, as you can see, build is nasty. It's insane. Just that's all I have to say. So let me get into the build price and things like that. The whole build will cost you more or less close to 10 million, something like that, or maybe even more. It depends on you know, how high stats you have. Like if you're gonna have the gloves and headpiece like level 50 and like with 40 plus stats, you're probably gonna pay over 30 million. But with the items that I have right now, 10 million. That's as the items I have right now, but probably for the full build with high stats, over 30 million for sure. I do not doubt it at all. So that's the build price. Cons and pros will be like it's a really good build, because it has high ammo capacity, has a lot of DPS, as you saw. You can take things down super fast. It's insane. The only problem is because of the you might have problems sometimes with the optic enemies. It's really hard to hit them sometimes. That's the only like problem you might find with this build. But yeah, what else can I think of? Yeah, ammo. It's quite expensive build to play as a auto rifle build. This build is quite expensive to run. Have that in mind. It's really expensive to maintain this build. So have that in mind. Know what's there left to say about this build? I don't know. I think it's really strong, and I think it's probably gonna be balanced. And have in mind, this build is only at like 60%, 65% of the full potential, so it's not even close to how it's gonna look like. Have that in mind, guys. So yeah, guys, let me also show you some full stats. All right, I must not forget that. All right, so this is our rifle invader. All right. Other bonuses. So these are all full stats. And also the thing, I think you don't need that much maximum accuracy actually, because it already has a really good maximum accuracy as the weapon. Like accuracy at roar is quite lower than on the other rifles, so it's really accurate. So have that in mind. I think in your full stats you should not have more than 150. Like I think 150 maximum accuracy is already more than enough for this build, in my opinion. So yeah, guys, that is gonna be it for this video. Make sure you follow me on Twitch. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All those links are gonna be down below in the description. Make sure you join my Discord called JZ World, which is made especially for my subs and followers. I'm gonna have some sneak peeks there and such things. Make sure you join our community Discord that's based on different tiers too. We're a community called Cleanup Crew. We have people from all around the world. Everybody's welcome. It doesn't matter experience or anything. You know, we are here to help people, share the knowledge about the game, make friends, and make everyone feel like at home, and you know, promote the game itself and streamers. So yeah, and yeah, definitely do not forget to follow me on Twitter if you want to stay up to date. So you know, when I'll do things and such things. So yeah, guys, that'll be it for this video. I really hope you enjoy this thing, and I really hope you're gonna find it informative. I'm trying my best to, you know, do as many builds as I can, but it's really rough because things are expensive. So I'm gonna try my best to, you know, get some other build ASAP as I can. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. As always, stay safe, and I'll see you in another video of Different Tier 2, guys. Till next time, peace.